company with 400 employees just switched project management tools and lost 3 weeks of work in the process. Not because the new tool was bad, because it couldn't scale the way they needed it to. This video breaks down two of the most powerful project management platforms out there, ClickUp and Wrike, and compares them specifically at the enterprise level. Which one handles thousands of tasks across dozens of teams without falling apart? Which one gives admins actual control? And which one is worth the price tag when the organization grows? Stay until the end, because the answer depends entirely on one factor most buyers overlook. Here's what no pricing page mentions. A tool that works perfectly for a 20-person can become a complete bottleneck for a 500-person company. So before picking a platform, the first question to ask is how this thing actually organizes work at scale. ClickUp structures work in 6 layers. Workspace sits at the top, then spaces, folders, lists, tasks, subtasks, and checklists at the bottom. That depth sounds like overkill until a company has 12 departments, each running 30 active projects simultaneously. The hierarchy gives teams room to breathe without collapsing everything into one cluttered list. Wrike takes a cleaner approach. Its structure runs account, then spaces, folders, projects, tasks, and 5 layers instead of 6. That sounds simpler, but the real difference is in how Wrike handles cross-team visibility. Wrike's spaces are built to let multiple departments see each other's work without sharing the same workspace. ClickUp can do this too, but it requires more manual configuration to pull off cleanly for a company with clearly separated departments that still need portfolio-level reporting. Wrike's structure is more intuitive from day one. For teams that want maximum flexibility to build their own system, ClickUp gives them the building blocks to do exactly that. Neither structure is wrong, but a company that picks the wrong one for their org chart will spend months fighting the tool instead of using it. And at enterprise scale, that friction compounds fast. Both platforms have features that look impressive on a comparison chart, but when a team of 300 actually sits down to use them day to day, the difference becomes very real, very fast. ClickUp has over 15 different views: Gantt charts, Kanban boards, calendar, timeline, workload, mind maps, whiteboards, a built-in chat view. The list runs deep. For teams that mix different working styles, this matters. A dev team running sprints can live in the board view while the marketing team runs their campaign calendar 2 clicks away in the same workspace. A project manager overseeing both can pull up a Gantt and see every dependency at once without leaving the platform. Wrike offers around 9 views, fewer options, but each one is built with more precision. The Gantt chart in Wrike is widely considered one of the best in the market. It handles task dependencies, critical path visualization, and timeline adjustments in a way that feels built for program managers, not just project coordinators. The table view is clean and fast at enterprise data volumes. The analytics view pulls live data from across projects without needing a separate dashboard tool, which matters when leadership needs a weekly status report without chasing down 5 different team leads. Automation is where the gap gets interesting. ClickUp has over 1,000 trigger action pairs for automate. That number is enormous, and teams can build workflows that span tasks, update statuses, ping teammates, and log time without touching a keyboard. But the sheer size of the automation library can overwhelm new admins. It takes real setup time to make it work well, and organizations without a dedicated operations person to own the configuration often leave most of it unused. Wrike's automation builder is more constrained. At the enterprise tier though, it has something ClickUp struggles to match: strong cross-project automation triggers. A task completed in Project A can automatically kick off a workflow in Project B for organizations, running interconnected programs where one team's output is another team's starting point. That is a structural advantage, not just a feature checkbox. ClickUp wins on volume. Wrike wins on precision. If the team needs breadth and wants every working style covered under one roof, if the team needs surgical workflow control across a large coordinated program, Wrike has the edge. The piece that kills enterprise software deals before they even start is security and admin controls. No IT department signs off on a tool that cannot meet compliance requirements or give admins meaningful control over who sees what. Both ClickUp and Wrike offer SSO and SAML authentication, but only at the enterprise plan level. That is standard for this tier, so neither platform loses points there. The real difference shows up in audit logs and data residency. Wrike offers more detailed audit log exports, meaning IT teams can track exactly who accessed what, when, and what they changed. For regulated industries like healthcare, finance, or legal, that level of accountability is non-negotiable. A security review that turns up incomplete audit trails can stall a contract for months. And for enterprise buyers in sensitive Wrike simply offers more to show the compliance team. Wrike also offers EU data residency as an option for enterprise customers. ClickUp currently keeps data in US-based infrastructure with more limited regional options. For companies operating under GDPR or similar frameworks, that single factor can decide the entire buying decision before a single feature gets evaluated. On permissions, Both platforms offer role-based access control. ClickUp allows granular permissions at the space and list level, which gives team leads localized control without needing IT involvement for every adjustment. A department head can lock down their space, keep their projects private, and share only what needs to be shared, all without filing a ticket. Wrike's permissions are stronger at the account level, which suits top-down governance in organizations, where IT controls access centrally and department level. Autonomy is not the goal. One more factor that rarely shows up in comparison videos. Enterprise on Wrike provides a dedicated customer success manager on enterprise contracts. ClickUp has a massive self-serve help center and strong community documentation, but less hands-on implementation support by default. For companies with complex rollout requirements across multiple business units, that difference can translate into months of slower adoption and a longer road to actual ROI. Wrike is built for enterprises that operate inside regulatory frameworks. ClickUp is built for enterprises that want speed and control in their own hands. The same category, genuinely different philosophy. And then there's the number every procurement team circles in red: cost. At enterprise scale, even a $2 per seat difference becomes a significant budget line across 500 users. ClickUp single quotes as pricing starts at free, with a genuinely useful free plan that includes unlimited tasks. Mid-tier plans run roughly $7 to $12 per user per month, making it one of the most affordable full-featured platforms in this category. The enterprise plan is custom priced, but organizations consistently report it comes in lower per seat than Wrike at comparable team sizes. For a company trying to roll out a standardized project management system across a large workforce without blowing the software budget, that gap is meaningful. Wrike's free plan caps at 5 users with limited features. Mid-tier plans run from roughly $10 to $25 per user per month depending on the tier and feature set. The enterprise plan is also custom and includes the dedicated CSM advanced security options and compliance features that justify the higher price point for the right buyer. The cost is not just for the software, it is for the infrastructure, the support layer, and the compliance architecture that enterprise IT teams need before they will approve a company-wide rollout. The framing that matters here. ClickUp is a high-value generalist platform. It does more things for less money and gives teams the flexibility to build the workflow they want rather than adapt to a rigid system. Wrike is a premium enterprise platform where the price buys not just software but a set of guarantees around data, governance, and support that regulated industries require. For a 100-person creative agency scaling to 300, ClickUp. For a 500-person financial services firm running multi-year programs with strict audit requirements, Wrike. Both are competitively priced for what they offer. The mistake is using price as the only filter, because the wrong tool at any price costs more in lost productivity, failed road, and eventual migration work than the subscription ever would. So here's the one factor most buyers overlook, the one this entire comparison comes back to: their organizational structure. ClickUp scales by giving teams more views, more automations, more hierarchy, more flexibility. Growth inside ClickUp looks like expanding. Teams build on top of what's already there, layering in new workflows, new views, new automations as the headcount rises. Wrike scales by giving organizations control, more governance, more reporting precision, more compliance, more visibility across programs. Growth inside Wrike looks like tightening. Leadership gains a clearer picture of the entire operation as the teams underneath it get bigger and more complex. Both platforms genuinely scale to enterprise, but one scales horizontally, wider, richer, more customizable. The other scales vertically, deeper, more controlled, more accountable. The company that picks